Hey, and welcome to the Write, Publish, Sell course on GoodReads. I want to take you through the GoodReads platform and show you everything that you can do on it. I'm a big fan of GoodReads as a reader. I've been using it for years as a reader and growing my followers through this platform. And then as an author, it became just, an even a bigger added bonus. If you are on a low marketing budget or are really trying to get your book discovered, it really makes sense to be on GoodReads. GoodReads is a social media networking system, just like many others, but the differences between Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, all those other places is that GoodReads is dedicated solely to books, readers, writers, authors, and things related to those topics. So you're not going to find other discussions. You're not going to find a bunch of other things going on. If you're not currently using GoodReads, the first thing you need to do is go to goodreads.com and establish a profile. Then find out who all of your friends are who are using GoodReads. You may be really surprised. Invite them to follow you, follow them, start building your platform. Because basically what happens is we're looking at my updates page right now. As the people you are following do things, so as people who are following you, their activities wind up in their news feeds. So this is what I see when I log into GoodReads. Over here, it's got my most recently added currently reading list. I like to put my books at the top so that they show up at the top when people look at my profile. Then I'm seeing what other people that I'm following are doing. So anytime somebody adds a book to their shelf, anytime someone reviews a book, and you can see, you can add to multiple shelves here, currently reading, read. You can create your own shelves. So yours won't have this. I've created these shelves. So you can add new shelf if you are reading YA books or fantasy books or vampire books or whatnot. You can create your own shelves so that you can keep them all organized. If you see that this is popped up on someone else's reading it and you're like, oh, I read that book, I can go ahead and put read and I can rate it and I can do all of those things. So it's really cool. You get to see what everybody is doing with their books, and it introduces you as a reader to tons of books. As an author, every time someone is taking action on one of your books, these are showing up in front of people. So it's just, and this is all free. This is the best part. It's all free. So this is just a phenomenal place for you to be. Secondly, it's linked to Amazon. But as opposed to Amazon, where you cannot leave reviews on books on pre-order, you can leave reviews on books in pre-order on GoodReads. And you may have, if you're a Kindle reader, you may have noticed every time you open up a new book, if you are GoodReads, if you have a GoodReads account that you've associated with it, it'll ask you, do you want to add this to GoodReads? So this is what happens. The update pops up here and other people see what you are reading and doing. So as a reader, that's awesome. I can see what other people are recommending. As an author, it's even better because when people are doing these things with my books, it's showing up. So there's just so many wonderful things, and I'm going to try and break all of it down into different pieces, but I want to point out a few things and give you just an overview of the site. So as you can see on the different places, they do have ads. I don't recommend running ads on GoodReads. I do recommend running a giveaway, the $119 version, because when people enter the giveaway, it makes them put the book on a shelf, so it shows up in everyone's reading list and just promotes and promotes and promotes. So it's like a self-licking ice cream cone. It's awesome. But look, GoodReads has a GoodReads Choice Awards. Look how many votes were cast. This is, 4.7 million votes on books. This is incredible. You want to talk about marketing. And GoodReads is not just used by readers and authors. It's also used by publishers and literary agents and foreign rights agents and movie people. So this is, a great tool. So all kinds of other information down here. Now, if you're an author and you want to set up an author profile, you can click right there. And there's other information on how you can do things with that. You can also just go on over to goodreads.com/author/program. And it will tell you exactly how to claim and manage your profile. So once you have claimed your author profile, you will have an author dashboard. And your profile will show up with everything in here. So you can edit your profile. You can add a book. You can do all kinds of cool things. So it's got an author tutorial on here, which I really suggest you go through. There's author widgets so that you can add widgets to your website. And these are my author followers. So I would be looking to grow this. I have lots and lots of friends, but I want people to follow me as an author, right? That's always the thing. So I haven't been doing much promotion of my GoodReads account, but one of the things I'm going to be doing soon is saying, hey, go follow me on GoodReads. So you can do ask the author things if people want to ask questions. These are questions I think that they just put out, but you can add books. You can see all that's happening. Now, my profile looks, that's my dashboard. I'm going to show you the profile in general. Is going to look a little bit different because I am a GoodReads author than it might look if I was I don't even know anymore if just regular readers have profile pages. They must, but I don't remember what it's like. So then it shows more activity, what's going on, what's on the shelves, but you can also add your blog. You can add events. It shows you're currently reading. Again, you post your books at the top so that they're up there. You post your status updates if you're giving status updates. Post all of your activity down on here. So the nice thing about being able to go in and look at the activity and the lists is that you can, if you added a book to your bookshelf years ago and forgot about it, you can go back through and see it. So GoodReads also has groups and discussion forums, which are great. You can do Ask the Author, creative writing, people, events. There's just so much going on in here. You can join groups that make sense for you to be in. For example, GoodReads Librarians Group, GoodReads Authors and Readers, free music trailers. I mean, there's tons and tons of groups that you can join. Read with Jenna is a new one out there. All the popular groups, you join these groups and you go in there and you can just see what's going on. You can post content, you can connect with people. You can ask questions. I mean, just all kinds of interesting information going on here. So over here, you're going to see all of your notifications, what's happening with all of your friends and followers. Over here, you're going to see discussions that you're a part of. You can look up all the discussions. These are your messages that you have. And over here is your friends list, so you can see who you're following. Okay, so that's a general overview of the site. We'll get more into the nitty-gritty, but hopefully I've shown you what an amazing tool this is to use and why, as an author, you should spend a little bit of time to set up a profile and to have your books over here.